Your sound turned off, though. That's the thing. So good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Monday, Moon Day morning.
Moon Day on the morning show.
Yes, and welcome indeed to Lisa and Anton. Elevensies with Lisa and Anton, to be precise. And I can see we have a signal and it's all working wonderfully well.
There you go.
So welcome everybody. We're trying to get closer to 11. It's tricky because there's always this latency with all of the stuff that we use. So yeah, welcome.
Monday.
Another manic Monday, or is it a good Monday? It's a beautiful day today. Well, it is by us. I don't know what it's like by you, but it's absolutely
and
cool.
It's going to be a really nice and warming week, though. It's going to warm up this week.
So it is. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Yes. It's supposed to get into the 60s, into the high 60s, I believe, by towards the end of the week. So
get out in my garden a little bit.
Some of this.
Yeah.
Oh my! You two have crazy timing. Well, we do, Erin. I know I can call you Erin now because I know who you are. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We have crazy timing. Is that?
Well, we do our mornings because we're like second shifters. Our morning is a little later. Up. We don't get up at 6. There's no way.
I've done it once.
So our Elevensies are perfect for us because it is still technically morning.
It's late morning, isn't it? It's late morning. We like late morning.
Yes.
Well matured.
So on Mondays, we thought we would talk about the moon.
Well, where did you get the name? Monday,
Moon Day. See. This week we're going to have some challenges, I think.
Oh, no.
We have Venus in Pisces, and that's a very positive thing. That gives us the ability to kind of appreciate art and creativity. But Venus can also be a little bit emotional.
A little bit.
So we have to be careful because two things. We're going to have the dark of the moon this week.
Oh, good morning, Gilda.
And we are going to have new moon this coming Saturday in Pisces. So I think we're all going to find this week especially challenging on the drama front.
Drama llamas?
Right? No more challenges. Heather says no more challenges. You. Okay. So yeah, I think for me, that's what I would like to say. The moon is waning, right? We know that it's time for releasing. So great week to do a lot of deep breathing and practice exhaling that which is stressing you, I'm not saying you don't have to pay attention or take care of things you have to take care of, but you definitely need that purging, kind of cleansing time for yourself to get in sync with this moon.
Joking apart, it's something we had the opportunity to do because you forget the basics. When you're in like survival mode and you've been isolated and all that, we had the opportunity to do a chakra balancing the other night, and I have to tell you, it worked.
It was much needed. Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. So if you do get time, there's that old Buddhist, not that we're Buddhists, as you can probably tell, but that old Buddhist philosophy, isn't it? Everybody should take 20 minutes to meditate every single day. Unless you're too busy, then it needs to be 2 hours.
An hour, yes. No, seriously. Yeah. So know that dark of the moon is coming this week. That's a challenging time, but it's also a great time for releasing.
It is, definitely.
Know that the way the stars are aligned,
it's not a catastrophe.
It's not a catastrophe. Venus is going to square, I think Venus is going to square North Node.
There's no such thing as a catastrophe.
There are a lot of things that could trigger emotional stress and drama.
Yes.
And the key to surviving this week will be not to get sucked in to that drama. Not to let yourself get angry, take a step back. And I always tell people, especially my Reiki peeps, respond, don't react. And especially don't overreact.
Sage advice.
Right? And don't say things that you will later regret. Hello, everybody. I see there's a whole bunch of peeps here on Facebook.
Lovely. So we're supposed to be talking about the moon. So what's so wonderful about new moons then?
New moon? Oh.
New moon energy, because we've got the new moon in Pisces. So what's wonderful about a new moon? It's one of the 4 principal phases. But
Time to set an intention.
What's wonderful about the new moon? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Set an intention. It's new beginnings. It's like if you compared the moon to like the wheel of the year, yeah, this would be the new moon would definitely be pretty much like Albanathan or Yule, as you guys would know it. So it's like
start the cycle.
The light of the face of the moon is going to come back. You know, there's that promise. It might be dark, right? Well, not right now, but it will be. We go to the dark of the moon. It disappears for 3 days, and then pop, it starts to appear.
Oh,
again.
Something that dies for 3 days and rises again.
Shock horror! What could we possibly be talking about?
Oops.
Anyway, moving along. So yeah, the new moon is a great time, as Lisa says, to set intention, to really focus on new beginnings. You can take it, you can wipe the slate clean. It's time for another go at something or a new project, a new idea. It's a really, really good time for that. So yeah, the moon is such a powerful ally we have in our magical practice because it's the fastest. The fastest one that rips through the signs of the zodiac. So you don't have to wait long to find something.
To find a sign you want to work in.
Yeah.
And like we said, Saturday's new moon is going to be in Pisces. Very, very creative.
Brilliant for ideas, isn't it?
Brilliant for good ideas, for setting intentions, for poetry and music.
Maybe languages?
Yeah, languages. Chanting is a great magic to do during the Pisces new moon, especially if it's melodic, you know.
Doesn't matter if you can't sing, you can ohm.
That's true, you can ohm. But whatever your intention is, see if you can write a couple of lines that you could kind of sing-song, like an Engling or a...
Oh, Englinian. Hey, that could be interesting. We're getting into that fun stuff. So yeah, moon magic's amazing stuff. It really is. We love it. We've got a whole section on that. We teach it in our Craft of the Wise. Yeah, interesting thing about the new moon, because you can't see it, the new moon, because it's in the same sign. It's conjunct the sun. Yeah, when it's new. So obviously the sun is in Pisces.
Tiny little sun.
Well, yeah, but if it's truly the very actual astronomical new moon, it is in the dark of the moon, the astronomical bit.
Well, I think most witches would celebrate the new moon when
you can see the present,
very sliver. Yeah,
you know, that's the difference between Shiite and Sunni Muslims as well. One that goes astronomically, and another one that actually looks visually and sees that first crescent. But we typically in our practice we look, rather than working in the dark of the moon, which is a kind of different magical energy, we do tend to wait for that little crescent. But it's interesting that the new moon, the reason you can't see it, it's conjunct the sun. It means it's exactly in the same sign as the sun. So it is in effect stood with its back to the sun. So you can't see it. And it rises with the sun and it sets with the sun when it's new moon. So you ain't going to see it at all. It's up in the daytime, not at night. So yeah, it's kind of tricky in that respect to see it. And if you could imagine, if you were stood, if you could jump from where we are right now over onto the moon and look back at the Earth, you would see that when the moon is new, the Earth is absolutely full in the sky, if that makes any sense to you.
Right.
Yes.
It does.
Yes. So
now you're getting into things like the ecliptic.
And gosh, no, we haven't got time for that. It's only Elevensies. It's only Elevensies. But know that it's interesting to note, because a lot of people don't figure that out. The new moon is in the opposite sign of the sun. It's in opposition to the new moon is in the same sign as the sun. The full moon.
Is opposite. Yeah.
I misspoke.
Right.
I'm so sorry. It stands with its back to the sun. It occupies the same place. It's conjunct. So yeah, that's interesting. And hey, lol, you have disappeared. I didn't disappear. I'm here. I'm still here. Maybe you disappeared, but we're definitely here. Everything seems to be going on fine. Nobody's shouting that it's broken.
No, we're all good.
I think
so I think I'm going to use this new moon to be a little more creative with my writing.
Oh, hey.
We've got a lot of writing to do.
Well, yeah, we really need to knuckle down and do some. We're going to get shouted at if we don't.
Do some more stuff, yeah.
Yes, must put ourselves back in book jail at some point.
Yeah, get it done.
Get her done. That's right.
And I don't know, I think that we all feel that sense of anticipation. You know, we have new moon coming. We have Alban Eiler, Ostara coming this month. Yes. And
do you know what? I think it's first quarter on Alban Eiler this year. which is really, really...
Is it?
Because we were saying how the moon reflects the wheel of the year.
Yeah.
So right on the vernal equinox, we actually have half of the moon's face illuminated in a waxing phase. That's like...
Talk about balance.
Talk about,
balance.
you want an auspicious time for finding balance in a situation. You've got to be waiting.
Balance.
And balance with a promise of growth. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So that's interesting. If the new moon is in Pisces.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I'm working my way around. I wonder...
she's doing it all in her head now.
It's
a week at a time. It's too early.
I don't have
enough
time
coffee
for it.
yet. And besides,
it's almost time for card
of the day, to be honest.
Yeah, Danny and I were in a shop in Woodstock. We were in a one of those little objet d'art kind of mug stores.
Objet d'art.
And they had those moon phase necklaces that you could look up in a book, the phase of the moon when you were born. And we had a hysterical conversation because Danny was spewing out days and I was calculating in my head before she could find it in the book, and the shop clerk was just like,
well,
okay.
The moon changes signs every 2.5 days, 1.5 days.
Right, but you can tell whether a person was born in a new moon, a full moon, a waning, or a waxing. Yeah. Anyway, never mind.
It's all fun stuff.
You can look in the ephemeris.
If you have one of them.
Don't know.
Hello, everybody who's watching.
Inching out with card of the day.
She's inching out with card of the day. If you're watching on YouTube, Ace of Pentacles.
All right.
Very good card.
This is fantastic for this week because it really is, you get out of it what you put into it. And it's the card of spring. You can see that, right?
Talk about setting intentions.
And setting intentions. So when people see this on my table, they go, oh, somebody's going to give me money.
No.
And I'm like, well, it's not really winning the lottery. It's kind of like earned money or taking advantage of a great opportunity. So what I'm going to say about today is don't miss a great opportunity. Right? Don't miss a great opportunity, especially if it has to do with your career or finances. What's your advice for this?
This
card
is one of my favorite cards in the deck. I love the Ace of Pentacles. It really is. But it does require something of the querent here. There is, as you can see, great potential. But you've got to get your ass out of your comfort zone and you've got to get through that arch. So where we are in this nice, comfortable garden, which is awful safe and all that fun stuff, but it's very limited as to what you can achieve within your safe, comfortable zone. You need to get through that arch, and as you can see, there is no path. You need to blaze your own path here, blaze your own trail. And there may be mountains to climb, there might be, but the wonderful thing is, and I love this, because these flowers here, these are actually foxgloves, and the Latin name for foxglove is digitalis, from which you get digoxin, which is a heart tonic, and so it's all about Hoyle, it's all about courage, heart, having the heart to do this, because that's what's going to carry you. Have that Hoyle, have that
so be
courage.
Confident today, blaze your trail,
get
and
out of your comfort zone,
set
some intentions, and really, really go for it, because this is a great opportunity for you.
Jen says, I drew the same card for today. Well, I imagine the shop might be really dead then today.
Well, the phone's already ringing. We don't have them yet, so there you go.
All right, everybody. That's Elevensies. Join us tomorrow at 11.
If you aren't watching on YouTube and you want to go there lately, please, exit out the chat, hit the thumbs up, people, then come back. Okay, whatever that means. I'm sure that means something. Brilliant. I don't know what's going on here, but okay, brilliant. So yeah, please comment, subscribe. We'd love to get more people. Tell your friends. Bring some people over, and we'll say hi to them and all that sort of stuff. But other than that, we wish you an absolutely wonderful, joy-filled moon day. May you